Hi everyone, welcome back to another beautiful tutorial. In this video we're going to be making this lovely Maxi dress. This is a circular dress with a combination of two fabric. As you can see, it's really very long. So if you want to know how I made this video, how I made this dress, continue watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my video if you want to see more of this. Thank you so much guys for watching. See you on my next video. Bye. So we're going to start by folding our fabric into two. So this is the fabric. This is about 3 meters of fabric, the pink one, like I said earlier. And the other color is about 3 meters of fabric as well. If you want it long, it depends on how you want it. For me, I want it to be very long. So you fold your fabric like a triangle. So you take the edge. This is the edge. You fold it like so. Like a triangle. I'm folding it just once. Make sure your fabric is folded very well. So we'll start with we'll place the measurement. We're going to be using the shoulder measurement to cut this fabric. The shoulder measurement I'm working with is 16 inches. 16 inches divided by 2 is 8 inches. So here, I will mark 8 inches here. I'm using a white chalk so you can see it very well. So you place this is where you mark here, 8 inches. We'll not place the measurement. So for the neck, I'm taking 3 inches here. We'll mark 3 inches here. Then the down side, I'm going to be taking 3 inches as well. Take 3 inches here. Then you connect the two lines together. Connect the neck lines together. Then I'm taking about from here where you mark this is where your 8 inches, and here you take 4 inches for the shoulder. Then down here, I'm taking 1.5 inch here. Then from here you make a slant. You make a slant, 1.5 inch slant. Then I'm going to be placing the armhole. I'm taking 8 inches for the armhole. This is 8 inches. Here from where the shoulder, I mark my 4 inches shoulder. That is where I draw the armhole, 8 inches. And draw a line. And from that 8 inches, I want to take one inch here. You mark 1 inch. This is the armhole here, the 8 inches armhole. Then from there, I will cut out. I will take 1 inch there. And you go to the neck again where I place my 3 inches measurement. Then you come down here and place 1 inch here. So we're going to be connecting the line from here. Connect the line to meet the 1 inch I measure out from the armhole. What we're going to do next is to connect this 1 inch, then connect it to the other 1 inch. So I've connected it, the 1 inch to join the 1 inch here. Next is for me to take the length measurement. I'm taking 16 inches for the length measurement. So you start taking the measurement right from where you mark 8 inches, the shoulder measurement here, 8 inches. You start taking the line. You take it all the way from here to where you want your length to be. For mine, I want it to be 60 inches. So because the table is too small, I will just draw it . So I'm sorry, I have to place it on the floor so you can see it very well. So I just decided to place the fabric on the floor so you guys can see it very well. I'm going to be taking the length of the dress. So from here, this is where I mark my 8 inches, the shoulder 8 inches. From there, that is where you take your measurements. So I'm taking about, I changed my mind, taking about 57 inches, 60 inches will be too long. So there, you place your measurement. Most of you have watched my circle dress or my flared dress or circle skirt, how I place the measurement. So there you mark the 57 inches all the way . 57 inches. You mark it all the way around. So I've marked 57 inches all the way around. From here, I marked 57 inches. So what I'm going to do is to cut out my fabric first. I'll cut the length first. So I've cut it out. As you can see, the length here, I'm short of fabric here. So I'm going to be adding to it, taking the leftover fabric I have. So I have to join it together here, cut a little bit and join it at the bottom here. So this is where I'll be joining it. This is where I'll be joining it. I'll cut exactly the same thing like this. Just place the fabric on top of this one and just flank over. Cut it like so. We cut it. Just this is the one I'm cutting out now because I flanked it over so I can see how many fabric I need to cut. I'll place my fabric on top of this and to cut the little one I want to add to the other side. This is the half I cut, so I've joined them together, I pinned them together. As you can see they are not the same thing, they are equal now. Okay, that this is the half one I added to the fabric. So I pin them together, we sew it. What I'm going to do next is to use this to cut the other fabric, the other color. So I've cut out I've cut out the fabric. So what I'm going to do next is to cut it here, right in the middle, because I'm going to be combining the fabric. So you take it, you go ahead and cut it. Because I pin it together, I pin this side and pin this side so that my fabric will not be moving to secure this is a chiffon fabric. In order to secure it, you have to pin the edges to keep it in place. So here is it. Here is one piece and here is the other piece. Yeah, this is where I stitch it together. I forget to tell you guys. This is where I stitch it together. And I'll cut this side again. So what I'm going to do next is to take the two fabric, take one of this and take one of this, then pin them together. So I took one of this color and one of this and one of that one. So I'm going to be pinning them together now. I turn it over. You turn it like so. Make sure the right side are facing each other to pin it. I will start pinning it from here to the bottom. I'm leaving about 6 inches. I'm not going to be sewing it from here to here so that I can pass through your hair while putting it on. So I'm going to sew from here down. So I'll do the same thing to the other side. The front side, I'm not going to leave anything behind. I'm going to sew from the front to the down. So this is the back side and this is the front panel. This is the front panel, so you pin it right from the top to the bottom because I'm not going to be leaving any space here. So I'll leave only the space at the back side. And this is I've sewn the dress together, the two together. So I will now pin both sides together. I will pin the side. I will start pinning it from where the armhole ends. So I'll start from here, this side. I pin it from this place where the armhole ends to the bottom. I pin it from there to the bottom. We'll do the same thing on this side. Pin it right from here to the bottom. You make sure as you're pinning it, you make sure the right side are facing each other. So this is the wrong side I'm pinning, then the right side are facing each other. I will start sewing it from here where I pin it from here to the bottom, and sew the same thing, sew the other side from there to the bottom. I've sewn both sides together. I will now go ahead and hem the armhole. So what I'm going to do is to pin it down. So I will take it half an inch. I will take it half an inch and take it again half an inch again. Just go ahead and pin it. And I will sew it, take it to my machine and sew this side and the other side. I cut out about 19 inches length and 3 inches wide for the collar. So since the fabric is very light, I decided to add interface into it. So you just want to go ahead and press it with your iron. You go ahead and use your pressing iron to press the interface in together with the fabric. So after I've done that, I will now take my collar, and this is the middle. You fold it into two to make sure it's the middle, then place a mark here. I have to make sure everything is equal and place the mark in the middle. Now take the dress. To attach the neckband, you make it like so. You make sure where you mark the middle, where you use chalk to mark the middle, you make sure you place it, you match it together to the middle point here. So on the back one, you just go ahead and in the back. In the other back as well. So this is the first color. Then you just want to grab the second color, put it underneath the first one. The midpoint, here is the midpoint. You match it together. So I will now go ahead. So I've pinned the collar, the two collars together to the neckline. So I will now go ahead and stitch from here, here, and here. Stitch it around and come back to this place again and stitch, close this place and stitch it here. So I've stitched it there. So what I'm going to do now is to bring it inside out. So you just want to go ahead and bring it, make it out like this. So next is I'll just take this, like this, and this I've pinned it together. I will take it to my machine and sew it. And the back here, you can put a hook. It depends on what you like. It's either you put a hook or a button on the back here just to hold it. And the down part of the dress, I will hem it by folding it for half an inch and fold it half an inch again. You just want to pin it around. Pin it around and hem it. And pin it around and hem it. That's it.